Good morning, fam. Riri on the way to work. Amen. Yeah, I got some good sleep last night. Like that good sleep you ain't got in a long time. I got some really good sleep last night. But yeah, we back. So the skit last night with the friend. I'm still going with my theories. I think that but before we get deep into the discussion, if you watching Riri and you ain't clicked the subscribe button, could you please do so, amen? Because my goal for the month of September is to hit 1,000, to have 1,000 subscribers. I'm right at 700, I think. But I see y'all enjoying the content, so go ahead and subscribe. It don't cost you a thing, sugar. Now, once I become monetized, y'all want to shoot somebody something, hey, Auntie Riri got a 12-year-old growing boy, so, yeah, that part. Single mom, yeah. That's a whole nother rewind. Amen. But if you have not subscribed, please click the subscribe button, because it really does motivate me to get back on here and talk some more. And then got something very special for you lined up for the weekend. I'm not going to say what it is until I say what it is. So Sunday is going to be on and popping. Got some exciting things coming down the pike on Sunday. So get your popcorn ready and stay tuned. It's about to get good. It's about to get real. But anyhow, so let's get to this old skit Atlanta. So Shayla, and I'm probably talking at a time where the morning skit may be dropping, but I want to go ahead and get this out before. I'm trying to do as I told y'all before, view a couple of them before I give commentary, because what I'm noticing is sometimes you may be thinking one way on this one skit you seen, and then this back door about another one, and then you're like, oh, okay, that's what they going with that. So I'm trying to wait for a couple of, at least in the Amber Anthony Shayla skit. Looks like we got traction. Look like we got a little energy. But anyway, all that being said, so Shayla asked a friend, is she a bad person? I'll tell you what I liked about this. I still agree that the re-characterization of Shayla is not going to take place until a true apology comes from her to Amber, a true apology. I do feel like, after watching the skit last night, that the friend may be the person to say, have you apologized to Amber yet? Because I think the friend is still waiting on that apology for when she talked, when Shayla snuck her with the what do you call it, with the situation that happened with the friend or the boyfriend in middle school. When Shayla asked her was a bad person, you gotta look when you talking to somebody, friend, loved one, lover, whatever, in their body language. When she did like this, like, yeah, you still a bad person from what you did to me. Shit, I still like forgave her ass from 7th grade on the cool. When they get to rubbing that neck, that means they struggling with what to say to you next. I don't think the friend is going to be an enabler. So let's break that down. So an enabler is someone who gives you zero accountability, in my opinion. Shayla might be a good person to the right people. Let me rephrase that. Shayla might be a good person to the right people. So the Shayla that the friend knows might be awesome, might be wonderful, because that's the only thing she remembers about her. Maybe, based on the things she knows that happened to Shayla, for Shayla to still have functioned or whatever, she may see Shayla as a wonderful person. And she may be a wonderful person to that friend. She may never even fathom, other than 7th grade, snaking this friend. We don't know what Shayla's family may have done for this friend. I still feel like this gonna be a pivotal character. Even if she hit us with some one-liners, even if she hit us with some every now and then type stuff, this character is pivotal to this storyline. when she stressed the word Wayne with all them baby mamas or whatever, that's what's making me think that even though she textbook be Wayne type, it's gonna be some type of something finna happen with the Wayne dynamic. And we'll see what that something is. Will Amber get jealous of the friend when Shayla bring the friend around Wayne? Because Wayne go shoot his shot. We know that, y'all. Wayne is go shoot his shot. He's single. She low-key looked like the real girlfriend he had in real life not too long ago. I was looking, like I said, I'm gonna have to go back and look. You don't recognize her. But anyway, it's something gonna happen with that. And I think this friend is gonna be a power dynamic again between Anthony and Wayne. Because you know they in low-key competition with each other. It ain't even low-key no more. It's competition. Wayne dangling his power of influence or what he can do with Amber's life because he know it gets under Anthony's skin. He hired Shayla primarily. Yes, she found an artist, but you doing that because you know that's gonna get under Anthony's skin. So I'm eager to see how they put this friend. But let's get back to the friendship. I think this friend, again, I don't think she's an enabler. By her simply telling Shayla, yeah, you was a bad person for that, but not harping on it. When a friend really loves you, real friends, they gonna tell you when you're wrong, but they not gonna stay there. Like, I might not agree with someone's love choice or how they got to that love choice. But because I'm not perfect, and like the friend said, shit, I'm not perfect, I can't judge you. Because I'm not perfect, I'm going to tell my friend, slow down. I'm going to tell my friend, you know, don't get too crunk, you know, let time go by, let it take its course. You know, or I ain't really feeling that dude, but you know it's your choice and I love you. That's what a friend gonna say. Regardless of whatever rabbit hole you done put yourself in, no matter what they feel about your significant other, a friend just go wait and see what the end gonna be. And they not go every day you talk to them, girl, you stupid, girl, you dumb, girl, ugh. They not gonna do that. A real friend gonna be gentle with it, but still tell you. So if anything ever come out, yeah, Shayla, I told you was wrong, but you know what I'm saying? I still love you, but you know that was foul. Or, Shayla, you know, you my dog and I love you and everything, but you know you need to apologize to Amber. And that's what I'm really eager to see. Is the friend gonna tell her or even ask the question, have you apologized to Amber yet? Have you apologized to Amber? Now, if the friend say that, the friend, she all right with me. Even y'all, if the friend don't like Amber or Amber and the friend have words or whatever, we just can't say that, you know, the friend is pro Shayla and she wrong. Because sometimes people just don't like people. Just point blank period. It has nothing to do with their relationships with the other person or with other people or whatever. But it's more, I think it's more to come to this story. It's more to come to this dynamic. I do, as Brother Deontay stated, I do feel like Zachary gonna feel some type of way. It's gonna be interesting to see if, because again, Shayla is the older sister. So was Zachary the little sister, like, this person taking my sister away from me when they were in middle school? I need to know how many years apart are Zachary and Shayla. I think that would help understand, like, was Shayla in the 8th grade and Zachary a year behind her? Or was Zachary in elementary? Because that'll make a difference. And Shayla was in middle school. You know, was she little sister for real? Or was they like neck and neck? Was there a sibling rivalry back then? Because I'm just really feeling that. I'm really feeling that Shayla's daddy is somebody else. Shayla's daddy is not Brody's. Brody not the daddy. Of Shayla at least. I'm thinking he might be Zachary's daddy, but I'm really thinking Shayla has a different daddy. And Shayla's dad and Angelina. I'm still waking up this morning. I feel like Shayla's dad and Angelina, there's some type of something happened with that relationship. The reason that Angelina didn't stay with him, either it was a relationship made out of convenience, meaning it had something to do with that lick that her and Brody hit, or it was a relationship where she loved a dude and it couldn't work out because of her and Brody. I don't know what the situation is, but we go see. And hell, shit, could the friend be Brody's child, or be, you know, someone? I don't know. It's more to this story, you know. The friend was so close to the family, you know. Does the friend have a mama? Lord, my mind be running. Y'all need to give me. Sometimes, y'all, I think I got a Shonda Rhimes in me. You know what I'm saying? I got so many stories that. Let me give y'all a little bit about Riri. I used to write poetry books. I used to write short, like, stories in high school. I had a lot going on. I used to like doing stuff like that, but I just got away from it. Life got the life in. But there's so many stories in my head. I even started last year when I was in my space that I was in, writing short stories about my life. Yeah, I got some stories to tell. But I probably would have to get permission to write them because of the people involved in the stories. I'm just saying, y'all. We got some stories up here, and they are nonfiction. I'm telling you, they nonfiction. They not. It ain't make believe, baby. It ain't skit Lana. It's re-Lana. Okay, I got some re-Lana stories for you. Some stories. But anyway, must I digress? Lord, I start thinking about my own life stories. Amen. When I look back over my life, good Jesus. But anyway, so I got a bunch of different scenarios in my head, and I don't know which one of them. Because now I'm thinking, I need to know the friend's parents. When she was being that sister to Shayla, and she was being around Shayla, where were her parents? Why was she so close to Angelina? And was Angelina close with her mother? It's going to be a conversation, or it should be, if this young lady came from a stable home. So how are your parents doing? And how it's asked will let us determine if there's more to this story. I love a good backstory. I'm still waiting for them to bring Euphoria back. I think Euphoria is a show on HBO. If y'all never watched it, or y'all into deep acting with, and y'all not scared of multiple topics going on at one time, Euphoria was one of the best shows on TV to me. Euphoria was the bomb. And that's with Zendaya. I hope I'm saying her name correctly. But baby, Euphoria used to bring it every week. And one reason I like Euphoria is because Euphoria had backstories. Like, they would let you know the backstories of the character. You might go shoot almost a season, and then that next one you find out, okay, that's why that person act like they act. That's why that person, is this way or that way. And I love all series, movies. Give me the backstory. I want to know what happened behind the scenes that made this person this way. I think we got a little of that on Hunting Wives too. Hunting Wives was another good one on Netflix. So just giving y'all a little backstory about Riri. I don't want to go too long, because I notice as adults we're short thinkers, learners, whatever. But y'all take what y'all want to take from that one. I'm finna log off to see if a new skit has dropped, and I'll just upload this one. But yeah, this friend is getting interesting, and I'm here for the ride. We done waited this long for stuff to happen. I do think that some things is going to start to unfold while this friend is here. The friend gonna be pivotal, but if and it's a big if the Country Ringland Skit Atlanta writers do what they supposed to do, we got action. If they go backwards and start going all over the place and then they finna flake the friend out, we right back where we started. Country Wayne, can you hire Riri? I think I'm gonna speak it into existence because I believe in the power of speaking things into existence. Amen. I'm gonna speak into existence. I want to work and be on payroll for Country Wayne. I do. Either as a writer or a walk-on. That's what we're gonna say, y'all. Writer or walk-on. WW with Wayne. WWW with Wayne. Riri speaking into existence to be a walk-on, a writer, or to work with Wayne. Amen. We gonna call it like we gonna say it like that. I need the church. I need the Skitland Church to touch and agree with me. Amen. Yes, ma'am. I can be, like I said, I can be Coco, ain't it? A cousin of Anthony. I can be the mama of the whatever y'all need me to be. Amen. Or if y'all just start a whole nother. When I see this, it's not the little Mercedes there. Y'all, I met this fella on Tuesday night. Nice looking young man too. He got good conversation too. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. We'll talk about that later. But he's easy on the eyes, little chocolate and thing too. Look. No, I'm just playing, y'all. But I'm for real. It's a nice little chocolate thing. But anyway, we'll see where they go. But anyway, I'll talk to y'all later. And until then.